What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Jared Boots Ennis. Jared Boots Ennis wonders why Team Crawford didn't offer him the fight. Having worked his way up the ground floor, Jared Boots Ennis believed that his time to show and to prove had essentially arrived, but even after racking up a spotless record through 29 career fights and the top 3 rankings in all 4 sanctioning bodies, the Philadelphia Slugger was willing to forego a world title opportunity while the division's top 2 names duked it out. By all accounts, an undisputed showdown between unified champion Errol Spence Jr. and WBO trinket holder Terence Crawford was obscenely next for both men. However, after failing to come to agreements to fight, Terence Crawford is fighting David Avanesian December 10th. And Ennis stated this: "I was surprised," said Ennis during an interview with Yahoo Sports. He said, "I didn't think he was going to fight him. If anything, if he wasn't going to fight Spence, I thought he was going to fight Keith Thurman." With Crawford throwing out a curveball of sorts, a contingency plan between the scenes is currently being worked upon on Spence's behalf. Nevertheless, in an effort to enforce his mandated position with the IBF, Ennis has already revealed that they have petitioned a sanctioning body to move forward with a showdown between Ennis and Spence. He said, "I ain't get no phone call. I would have took that fight in a heartbeat." Let me counterpunch. Clearly, we can see that Jared Boots Ennis is hungry. He's eager to fight one of these guys, and he should be. That's the type of spirit that I love about boxing, about boxers that want to be the best. They want to take the test. Easy, And you can question Terence Crawford in this regard because it's like, okay, well, you could have fought someone else. He could have fought Keith Thurman. He could have fought Keith Thurman, But to be fair, though, if he's fighting Keith Thurman, I think the same problems would have lied with Keith Thurman as would have Errol Spence. It wouldn't have been as hard, but it would have probably been just as hard. Why? Because Keith Thurman is managed by Al Heyman, and Al Heyman, I feel, that is the powers that be that put these fights and certain fights, on hold or make them difficult for things to happen. Okay, so that I would love to see Keith Thurman versus Terence Crawford, because Keith Thurman has said a lot of things about Terence Crawford in the past, which I felt there really wasn't fair, because it's like, okay, you're saying that you don't even look at him as a welterweight champion, this, that, and the other, but it's like, okay, we'll fight him, and Keith Thurman has came out and said he would love to fight him. But understand this about every PBC fighter that you see: they don't make their own fights. They don't call their own rights. They don't. They fight what's available. And what's available is what Al Heyman has the options for them to face. If those fighters are an option, then it's available. If it's not, it's not. And there's no reason calling out anyone because it's not an option. Okay? You can't negotiate anything, I don't feel, with Al Heyman. It doesn't work that way. I think Al Heyman gives you a certain amount of choices, and those are the choices that's available to you, and that's it. But for Terence Crawford, Terence Crawford taking on David Avanesian, he's still an undefeated fighter. He's still a guy that's a force to be reckoned with. I think, at the end of the day, he's going to rise to the occasion. But Jared Boots Ennis, I feel, he wants either one or the other, and he doesn't care. And I don't think Jared Boots Ennis cares really about fighting. I think he wants the belt to share the fame. And I think his true journey is going to occur and going to show when he does get one of those belts. What will he do with it? Will he reign? Will he still remain hungry? Will he still remain eager to fight the best? Or any of those other guys? Will he do that, or will he do what everybody else does, get the belts and fight easy touches for the remainder or most of his career moving forward. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Jared Boots Ennis saying, why didn't he get the call from Terence Crawford? Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!